Your next comic, super excited for him to come out here. Please get up for Joynes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I'm not going to ask how you are because I know I could hear you from back there. But I'm an old radio guy and I'm a brand new comic. Thank you very much, everybody. I've been in several markets. I spent a lot of time in Toronto. I worked at Q107. I was an announcer there, and I've been fired a few times. And you're not really in radio until you get fired anyway. I mean, it's hard to get fired in radio. You practically have to take a bowling ball down the main aisle of the radio station naked while swearing the program director. However, I did know somebody that was on an all-night show. They call it all-nights from midnight to 6. And when you make a mistake in radio, you get really frustrated because when you're listening, as a listener, you want people to, do well, and you want people to know what point you're making. And this particular person, she got the ball scores wrong. It was getting about 5 in the morning. You're on the air for 6 hours, so you're fatigued. And she thought the mic was off and said, "Fuck me raw." And she didn't get fired. The thing is the morning man came in and said, "Well, where are you going to be working tomorrow? Goat's Breath, Alberta?" So I always knew I wanted to get into radio, not my mother's stomach, but later. And the thing is you don't get on the radio till later because you don't put kids on the radio and play Led Zeppelin. But what I would do at home is I would wire the house for sound, or I would tape things off the radio, and I'd pretend I was a DJ. And my parents got really frustrated because when they turned on the radio, the toilet would flush. But see, the thing is I finally got on the radio, and you practice. You're in a room alone, usually, and you're talking to the microphone, you're thinking that this is the listener, and it's harder than it sounds. But when you do something 10,000 times, you perfect it. You get really good at it, and I did 10,000 shows, so I got pretty good at radio. But the thing is, with stand-up comedy standing in front of you tonight, if I did it 10,000 times, I'd be 106. So I'm gonna, really give it a good try. But people wonder what you're doing when the records are playing on the radio. And well, I'll tell you, if it's a 3-minute, 30-second song, I'm usually out taking a whiz, or I'm having a coffee, or I'm getting a Coke out of the machine. That's Coca-Cola, by the way. And if it was a longer song, like a Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, or a Freebird, or something like that, you have options. You can go out for a burger, or you can talk to the listeners. And I think really what I had going for me over the years was my face for radio. But I think what I did was I picked the wrong career choices. I picked radio, I picked comedy, and I picked parenting. I liken parenting to World War II, a battle every day between Hitler and Mussolini. Guess who I was? But it's, nobody tells you about parenting, nobody gives you any advice, they just, wish you luck and everything's great. And if you really want it, it lands in your lap and it usually stays there for a year or two. And I guess it is a great thing to be a parent. And kids they get a wrong perception of you. And if you're a parent, you know what I mean. In fact, just the other day, I was out for lunch with one of my sons, and I had my Canadian tuxedo on, with my denim shirt, my denim shorts, and I had my sandals on with no socks, and my sunglasses on, and the ball cap. So I'm walking through the parking lot at the Walmart, and my son saw me and he says, "Dad, you look like the Unabomber." But the thing is with kids, they have a kid code. They have their own language, so the parents won't know what they're saying. Words like "susty," which means gross, taking a mitt, which means going to the bathroom, usually number 2, and crunk and arch, which means drunk and stoned. And I heard that a lot. And the thing is, with me, the word came out of their mouths so nicely over the years. One word that I knew that I would understand, and it was need. N-E-E-D. Need. Well, Dad, I need the car. Dad, I need some food. And Dad, I need some money. Thank you very much. Have a great summer.